Welcome back. Starting a bit earlier today for this Sunday Soda stream, or just the Sunday Soda, really. Yeah, so how does something to do this evening? So I haven't started early, but we are back here to going to do some World of Warcraft. It's me, Mikey Dublé, here on the Ether Sunday Stroke Soda. You might have noticed a couple things. One, I've been putting some work into my human. So I got him. Well, 45 has been kind of stagnant around there, but finally did some dungeon runs, some low-level dungeon runs, and got some pretty solid weaponry and gear ready to go underneath that. Haven't touched my druid at all, but I did go up to 20 with my the blood elf Mikey Dublé. Just off stream. Why? Because I want to do a dungeon today, and I really thought that if I got some of the mundane quest lines out of the way, except for the last two quests in the Ghostlands, we can then just go straight into a dungeon, and I think that's kind of the ultimate goal. So yeah, and I do have my Sunday Soda. I'm just not going to have it yet. I want to wait a little bit for some more, so we will get into that. So I actually got some other stuff going on in the background, some music going on. So there's that. If you're new to the stream ever, Sunday Soda is when I try to take some little health challenges on, and I have it so that Sundays I drink a soda pop that I've been waiting to drink for a minute. So we'll get into that later. Quickly right off the bat, we are going to do the final quest lines of there, which is Old Death Home, which I think I've told you a few times in lore-wise was like a base for when you did the Undead campaign in Warcraft 3 and go up here. So you actually establish this and you go in and destroy the Blood Elves. So there you go. I'm going to actually see if there's a group. So because I'll get into what happened here. I got some new spells and everything. So now the actual engine of what I feel the Paladin really starts to happen here now that we're 20th level. Talent wise, because we are continuing, because I took that point into Holy, which it probably law of diminishing returns happened. What's up, new viewer? If you just tune in, the law of diminishing returns is kind of hit where this isn't really going well. So I probably could have been at Seal of Command here, which I probably should be, but that'll be the next few levels. There we go. So, hello, welcome to the Sunday Soda. So I'm going to ask in the general chat, which you can't see it's the camera, if anyone need to, and here. Head my way down there.
I need to target something first.
And I got some gear going up. So yeah, we can probably start like fully tanking and pulling, especially when I have exorcism on. So now with these kind of, what I was saying, the actual kind of machine. Cool. Someone just wrote back asking and saying there's another question for that, so I'll do that with them. So what I mean by the engine of the game is now, like, instead of just doing my actual basic attacks, I can you do more things to use. Like I have more of a full rotation can hit now. So you'll see more when I actually start to pull people, when I can actually start to tank a bit more and actually pull more than just 1 or 2 enemies at a time. That bat flesh is what I need. Yeah, so when I actually start to pull people, when I get to the undead, I'm going to farm some undead. I'll show you more what I can do. So. Okay. And, so, how this is all going to work with the paladin? Can I get this one? Is it up here somewhere? I don't want this stuff. Oh. I can get. Oh, you know what? I should get it. I should get this stuff. always get the mining, especially when you're low levels. Not that cop is gonna really help me mine. So next time I have more attacks to use, I have more kind of ammunition skills. And I really feel like 20 is when, like I've said a few times, when I think like the game, like your abilities start to happen.
That spell isn't ready.
Start doing these more, pull in aggro a bit more, right? Like start take more people on, and it's a bit more exciting to play. I wish I knew how to, like, so this Healbot edition will let me. It's supposed to let me, like, do settings and like I can add-ons, and I don't have to sell on anymore. But I would be able to go options, add-ons. Where's Healbot options? Yeah, and I can like activate spell to cast on them. Key combos for right click. I think I finally got it. There we go. Got it. That's how I did it. How do I move this? There we go. Okay, I moved it. I gotta try to figure out how to move this again. Okay. I want to invite him to a party. Oh, bunch.
I'm out of range. Can't cast that yet.
Okay. Is I'm going to use this one on because this is an actual quest. You did an item. So basically, what we're doing here is we're going to kill this guy named Darkon Drathyr, and Darkon Drathyr is the guy that betrayed all of the Blood Elves to let, essentially these like we talked about before, these rune stones that were like the defense. These things here. He's the one that let them all in and killed them, and essentially allowed the Blood Elves to essentially die. So we're going to go punish him, and this is where Warcraft kind of gets very Warcrafty in the sense that there's kind of weird ways, like you kind of kill him twice in a way. Like there's a comic book and a book series that explains how he dies that technically takes place before these events of this game, and then you kill him here in the game. So So we're going to try and run and grab him. It's going to be up in the ziggurat, so. And this was like a base that you built in Warcraft, so here we go. I'm going to try and snipe. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
That spell isn't ready yet. They can't join our group.
Oh boy, this is going to be pretty dicey here, guys. Oh, damn, they're going to grab us.
There's still
go. Completed that one. Done. One of the last quests of the game. Now I have to do all of these. Kill these guys. And then I should be okay. Oh. So we killed the traitor. We did it, guys. Oh boy. Hey, what am I doing? What's this? Can't do that yet. Oh, that's funny. Lame. We got there's rules to this sometimes. Had a bad feeling about that one. Tank's too hard. I was going to try and pull. I was thinking of pulling like 3 or 4 of them at a time too. Yeah, totally do that. Okay, so finish these up. I forgot I had a paladin quest to do. No, I can't do that yet. I think the sword's technically a little bit better. Because the plus 2 strength is direct damage. Like, I think it's always like a 2-for-1-ish type of ratio. 4-for-2, so 4-for-1, something like that. I think stamina's technically a little bit better right now though, because I'm tanking. Which one? Sorry. Okay, let's. Oh, fine. Okay. It's so much easier when you have a healer dedicated to you.
That's still recharging.
Ooh, that was a bad one. Yeah, close, but I'm cigar. Well, we almost got this done now. Hello, viewer. How goes it? let's get this. It's RFC. The RFC, that's the one. Let's see if I can get the. Let's see if I can redeem. I'll probably res her. How much I have. But we're probably too close to enemies. Such very patrol. Okay. What do I need? One more Nerubian and one more and 4 more Whalers.
I need to get closer.
I just forgot to use these things. Hello, viewer. How's it go? How goes it? Welcome to Sunday Soda. Playing some WoW. I thought we were going to be doing this one a lot quicker.
It's too far away. That's still recharging.
There we go. Go clear that. Should we join a guild? The name's pretty solid, honestly. So I would consider. I would actually consider playing this. We go. I think I might join. Plus. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, yeah, if the name wasn't Mystic Crusaders, I probably would be like, nah.
I can't cast that yet.
I just feel like getting him. Ooh, I forgot about the mining. What am I doing? People ask me how to do that, how to get this accent on the name all the time. Make a double. There we go, got ourselves a guild, guys. Why not get a guild? Probably could have done an ether guild, but I thought, you know what, let's go for 17. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Not throwing away.
I need to get closer.
With the wrong way. Went the wrong way. Went the wrong way, Jose. Wrong way, Jose. I'm honestly looking really forward to when we can. Oh man, imagine if the Guild Tavern sucks. Yeah, so. Hello, hello, how goes it?
Victory lies ahead. Remember the Sunwell.
Oh, this dude.
Glory to the Sindori. We will have justice.
Huh.
The reckoning is at hand.
Okay. kill these little lieutenants. Forgot about that. It's gonna be 21. We want to get through this. Oh, I'm gonna race to see if I can get. I'll see if I'm in a race to see if I can get like to be leaving here before the official stream starts at 3. I doubt it because it's already 50 minutes. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get here. What am I for spinal dust? 3? What I should do is just keep running up the spinal dust. Just get more dailies, but I feel like I want to, like, because I want a dungeon before my friends, before I have to do my evening plans, I want to get into Deathholm and complete this out. It's funny because usually you do all these quests first and then you go into kill the actual trader. But I did the trader first. There we go. Let's go complete these lieutenants. To be inside here, isn't he? Yeah, I should be inside there. I miss having a healer already. Wow. 6 seconds to deal with this crap. I'm trying to try and kill these just to get it out of the way.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's go. So then, now we go back to the auto attacking. That's an absolute classic. I believe you can also get like things called like tinder in that. Tinder and like flint, and you can actually just get. Sometimes I hate these places where there's just enemies everywhere. Enemies everywhere! You're not gonna get this one though. I'm gonna mana tap you. I am actually getting very low on. on that stuff. Ooh, level up. You know what that means? Go here. So, Seal of Command is probably one of the best seals, in probably for paladins. Because we're doing a bit of ret in this sort of leveling, basically what it does is we leave this. So this just gives you basic damage over time per hit, and that's why we use this mainly for when I'm going to be tanking. This will increase my attack speed, lowers the amount of damage I do, but grants me more attacks. But specifically when it says here at the bottom, unleashing the seal's energy will judge an enemy for 20 seconds, increasing holy damage taken by 35 on melee strikes. Refresh this. So I like using this to open up combos, get the engine going, because then holy damage is increased. This is just straight gives a paladin a chance to deal holy damage equal to 70% of normal weapon damage, only one seal can activate at a time. So I can just hit them for heavy amounts of damage, and then obviously unleashing the seal gives me a whole bunch. So this is where you want to use a retribution. So using a two-handed weapon. Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, you made it in. Yeah. Yay. Got it in. It's Val. You work. So the engine of war begins. I'm gonna do these goddamn lieutenant quests.
I'm out of range.
Hello, Zinnia. You're here too, finally. More people to talk to. I'm pretty much talking to myself the entire time here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a blast. Can't wait. 7 more minutes and I crack my soda open. Been waiting for this for. I bought it the other day. I'll tell you the story when I bought it, so hopefully I can be. Exactly right. Well, I forget if I've told you what I want my like stream idea to be. So if you don't know, like Zina, this is Yuki is a friend of mine that I actually work with. So yeah, we know each other in real life too. It's been fun. I'm gonna check in the Sunday Soda stream. Continuing this. Earlier, we finished up most of the quests along here, so we're in the last quest to complete all these. Pretty much, we joined a guild. Like we got a guild called the Mystic Crusaders, which is honestly not a bad guild name. That's a solid guild name. I don't know why my voice went that way, but it did. Guild, yeah, it's a new beginner guild, so it'd be fun because it's leveling stuff, and then if anyone else wants to play, still a lot of, you can see here, it's not like super high level, a lot of people still leveling up, but there's a nice spread, a solid dungeon spread of people. Like, we're definitely building for leveling for raid runs.
I can't cast that yet.
That's really fun.
That's still charging.
Come here, come here. Yeah, as I did. Yeah, I did start to stream early because I actually have some. Sadly, I have other life to do. I'm actually having some friends over for a barbecue, and I'm building a big fire. So I'm actually cooking burgers over top of the fire on like a grill that I have. So just thought, because they're coming over right around the time that I end the stream around like 6:30. I figured because I like to go long, I'd much rather start a bit earlier, end right at 5. Instead of post stuff, because I still gotta go chop wood for an hour and everything too. So, damn, I don't have my my extra macros. I will get into macros in a second here because there's a few that I need to do, but I probably won't need to worry about it right now. Right now, because I'm not fully done yet. There's macros are just like you can combine two different types of things, so put into one key. So instead of doing like 17, like 3 steps to do something, I can do 1 of something and it commands. Yeah, it's a macro command. Everyone kind of macro command. So they're very, very important out here, and I just forgot to put one of them in my general chat. So we'll be totally fine without it, but for later on bigger dungeons, it's going to be help a huge amount. Big responsibility. Just eat the burger? That's fine. You can, you know what? That's totally fine if you want to just eat the burger.
I can't carry anymore.
More than welcome for just that. That's a pretty solid cloak. This is better than mine. Not really, actually. I looked at like the spirit. I do, but it's a better looking cloak. Real cool what happened. Yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can be kind of picky. Yuki knows how picky I can be. She sometimes gets me energy drinks and at work, and it's like, would you like this kind? Absolutely not. I want the one specific brand and type. That's what I want. And then sometimes it ruins my day if I don't. But it's never actually. She actually makes my day way better. Whenever she knows, she can pick up on like when I need an energy drink so quickly. It's disgusting. She reads it so well. But I'm almost finished. I'm doing like one of the last quests I have of this entire area, and then we're finally done the first region of that. And now that I've joined a guild here, I kind of feel like this is a way that I want to play this character more. So whoops-a-daisies. But I still have my other paladins to go. My other paladin, my human. I want to play that. Like jumping to like I've got to 20 and jumping to like that high level is something else. But yeah. But if you guys want to just keep on this one, so you see the leveling process. Pretty solid with that. I joined a guild, so I kind of have to keep the character alive somehow. And they kept, you missed it earlier, they were asking me, like, how do you get the accent on the name? Some people didn't know you could do that. And they're like, oh, it's this way. So I have like, people asking questions. So if I dox you out there, Yuki.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full.
I can't carry anymore.
These are all much better. Things. This, that, yeah. Miss that. Yeah. I did not miss this whatsoever. Oh, he might be one of 2 places. If he's not in this place, then I'm nearby. I'll be kind of livid, honestly. that was nice. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. I can start tanking now. I completely understand. I feel you so much. I remember when I get it is probably one of the worst constant feelings ever. I'm so sorry you were getting that, but hell yeah, you got some job interviews lined up. Congratulations. How did because you were going for another interview before, like last time we talked, right? Last week? Oh crap. This is not good, not good. Go heal. That's not a door. There oh hell yeah. Nice. Good for you. You wanna get like a solid discount on it now. I hope you do. That you? So that's a solid company. This may sound bad, but I dated a girl who loved Pandora. Always good taste and stuff. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm done. Just in time. Oh my gosh. 3:01. Perfect time for me to hand this quest in, and while I run, I can talk about the soda we get today. Time for my soda. That's an epic commute. That's not bad. 20 minutes. That's like... Are you an audiobook or a podcast girl? Like when you drive, or are you just good music? Or music? Because I feel like it's a win either way. Because you can either... 20 minutes, like a 20-minute segments of like a podcast is when everything gets going. Okay, just music, we'll stick to that. I feel like a 20-minute drive from just music is like 2 solid, good pump up songs. Like, and then just some calm stuff, you know? Just enough to get you like juiced for work, but not enough to make you like start to dread the come down of those moments. So you're just always pumped. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. I know it. Millennials in the car. We don't give a damn. I think about that every day. So. Do you have a go-to hype song these days still, or are you kind of? Just any K-pop song, really? Okay, fair enough. K-pop's been on a solid rise right now. I'm pretty happy for it. I think we talked about this last time too. Do you have a good K-pop gym playlist? Because Q's been curating mine a bit. My friend made me a good gym pop playlist. It was like 10 hours long. I was like, I don't need 10 hours. She just added everything up. Yeah. I would love to know what the major difference is between Chinese pop, J-pop, and K-pop. Like, I would love to know what the creator nuances or like subtle nuances are, and like how that. Because I feel like as I've been listening to more of it, I also been getting more of the like drama of contracting, and I feel like each area has different nuances of how they do their contracting that's unfair compared to the other places and where they're performing. So yeah, 10 hours. I understand the process though, because she took everything that she liked or that would flow and like really thought of it, and then just shoved it all in there. And the idea was that if I didn't like the song, or if it was too long, I would get rid of what I like, what I didn't like. I just haven't done that phase yet. So Korean dramas, yeah. Yeah, for real. And then learning that some of them are made for the shows too is just as good. So I love it. Telling him like, I like this. The worst though is when you like a song and then because they like the K-pop drama and then the drama ends up not K-pop, sorry, the K-drama, and then the drama ends up not being good in the end. Like doesn't have a good ending or like doesn't have a good ending to the season or it's just like really weird. You're like, I can't enjoy this drama. I feel like I can't enjoy the song as much because then I think about how bad the show ended or just how weird it got. And I think that's unfair to the artist because the artist is still good. Yeah, exactly. Like, then it ruins my day because all the hype I get from before, then the day gets ruined because I'm just like, Ooh, I might have an RFC group ready to go. I might have a group ready to go, baby. Yeah, the number of the VK drama.
Anaria Shola.
That's so funny. Oh, wait.
Keep your wits about you.
Yes. Hold your head high. Time is of the essence.
I need that.
We will persevere.
We go. So we kill the traitor guy, and then we get the
Salama
sick-ass
Ashalanore.
Warblade. You know what? I feel what needs to go. What needs to go. I want to sell that. That's just too good not to sell. So I feel this is going. I feel this is going. Yeah.
Death to all who oppose us.
Oh!
We will have justice.
There we go. Final questions? Okay, yeah. Carfax is one thing. Truck Coon. Did you see that thing about Truck Coon where it was like where people were no longer driving trucks because they were worried that it was getting like a bad reputation? Truck drivers. Yeah, this big hill's popping off. Popping off. Yeah, big oof, right? So 1 second, I'm trying to read other things you said. What are you trying to say here? When they confess their love, it's so hard. Oh my god, it's so hard. I can't do it. I love it so much. I don't want 2 tanks, because I'll just go crazy. Ooh, yeah. Let's see, what levels Rage Fire at? Oh, yeah, it's 15. Like, I was way lower, higher. Lower than what. Sorry, I haven't gotten to my explanation of the Sunday Soda. But I will get to that in a second here. I'm going to sell some things and heal and that before I complete these quests because holy crap. It's taking forever. Oh, solid shield. Solid shield, not gonna lie.
What now?
But wait, sell. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I don't need that anymore.
Embrace the shadow.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby.
What is it?
Oh, and I can buy some of these things. That's pretty sick now. Okay, let me just...
Hello. Beware the living. Trust no one.
We'll have to go to the store too. 23. I have better. I essentially have the same. I have way better. This doesn't really do much except look a lot cooler. The strength is fine though, but like, you know what? No, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. That's what I've been waiting for. I don't know why I bought two, but life decided to do that to me.
Trust no one.
Salted, yay! Finally got it. I knew you got.
Everything has a price.
Let's go. And then I'm gonna go. That's
Keep your wits about you.
gold. Damn, I might be able to get the run in, guys.
The reckoning is at hand.
Okay, so hello, Jose. Good timing. A Korean boyfriend? Okay, I love those ones too. I love the cute ones that are just, yeah. Damn, I moved too high, man. Might be too high. Yeah, I love Netflix. Yeah, there's so many good things on Netflix. Okay, so Sunday Soda. What I've decided to do. I wish JC was in the chat so I could talk to him about it, because he'd kind of probably he'd appreciate it. I went with a Jones soda. I'm not sure if you guys have it in the States. This one actually takes me back, way back. I remember as a kid, this was one of the first moments that I had something where I was like, I got something else. I actually got another pop, like a dad's root beer. Remember, my brother and I used to be back in like my grandma's house, but used to be right by. Okay, good, you have Jones. You know how good it is. We used to be right by a convenience store, like a few minutes away. We'd walk down all the time and get it. And I remember when Jones first came out. Oh, whoops. Paladin quest. I can just do the Paladin quest. What am I talking about? I remember when Jones first was coming out. My brother and I went, and he got one, and then I got something else. I'm gonna Not that I'm not doing a dungeon anymore. Then I got something else, and we never really tried it. So I think I got another root beer, and I tried mine, liked mine, and then I tried his, which was a Jones Soda cream soda. This is one of the first times, and I remember this was the first time I ever felt that like deep regret when you realize someone else got something better than you. They ordered the better item, and I remembered that feeling. And Jones cream soda has been one of my favorite drinks ever since. And yeah, and the other kind of thing that was very special with it is with Jones, the company, it is actually the first time I ever got one of my photos published, and I actually got money for it. I took a photo. They used to be able to send fan photos into Jones Soda, and they would get put on labels. So actually, most of these labels you get, they're actually from photos people sent in, or photoshops, or like took stuff. There's actually a whole network of people who just make photos for Jones Soda and that. And the very first time I actually got a freelance photograph ever put in was from a Jones Soda. So here, we're gonna crack this open. Little mic pop there, crack it open. Yeah, that brings back memories. And then they also always have a little message in the pops. Mine says, "Send a friend a handwritten letter." Send a friend a handwritten letter. I might do that actually. Who wants to have a handwritten letter? I've only had St. Arnold's one time. I was out in Toronto. I gotta read. Well, it was a bit blurry to read anyways. I wonder if there's another... filter by... another way to... Dead Mines, Wailing Caverns. I would do Wailing Caverns. Shadowfang Keep. Oh yeah. Oh, I would do Shadowfang Keep any day of the week. I'd even do it if it's 70. Let's just see if I can get an SFK run from 21. I would love to see if there's an SMK. Well, Jose, I don't. That explains a lot from you, I guess. Sometimes, every now and then, there's like something's off with this guy, and then you. I don't. Why am I getting this weird feeling? And then, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Nothing. I love you too much. So, yeah. Wow. These people just. Yeah. Windrose game? Interesting.
Maladash,
Why?
Malamore. Farewell.
Oh.
Death to all who oppose us.
To complete this trial, get this paladin stuff going. You know what? Can I? You know what? I might. the shield on for now. This might not be. This might be a tough one here.
Our enemies will fall.
Meet the trials. Oh, what? Yeah, Skull and Bones supposed to be. I heard that's been really good, really well received, and like Paladin and like Black Flag. I heard a lot of people have been comparing it to like Black Flag. I think the controls.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Boom.
That's still recharging.
Black Flag. Yeah.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Baladash.
Oh, there's also
Balanori.
his sword.
Remember the Sunwell.
Yeah, you get turned undead or something dead. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool, yeah. You don't know how that goes. I love games, like boating sim games. It's the one thing I'm starting to get like pretty high, too high. The thresholds are tough, and it's tough with paladins because like when you're at a certain point, you kind of always want to be like a level ahead where you are, and then you get into gear runs, and that's like the tough part. Spiral crafting, not named Minecraft. Yeah, there's something kind of nice and slow. Ooh, there we go. Thanks for the follow. Survival pirate crafting. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I think I've had enough for the day. I feel like 8 ounces. You are hydrated. I need to hydrate. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Hydrate it up. One. So much walking in this game. So much walking. Looks like a lot for reals. Yeah. This game is all about traveling and pushing yourself in the world. And like I think like that's one part that's I don't know. It's nice because you can kind of go slow into the world. You can kind of go take it slow in like a good way. And you get to really kind of enjoy the game that way, I feel. And that's something really special. But like, boy, does it take a lot out of you. let's see if do I get a... Oh, whoops, I gotta run back the wrong way. I might get a tank. Can you imagine if I get a spot? That'll be fun. It'd be so much fun if I can get it. I'd love to run one dungeon today.
We will persevere.
Train me. Oh, what?
Stay
Not there
the
yet?
course.
Oh. Posture check, okay. Oh, okay. Have fun at work there, my guy.
What business have you? We will have justice.
Enjoy it. Hopefully it's not too bad. That's 37 is shaman. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I get you. Oh no. Enjoy it, Jose. Don't be a stranger. You won't enjoy work.
Our enemies will fall. The reckoning is at hand.
Wait, what is this?
Farewell.
Where is this? Let's see here. Creation button. Again. Or probably time in the middle. You mentioned the blood of the raffle. Thought about doing this. Oh, Age Fire Kaza. I have a question for you. Okay, I have to go there anyways. Core Gem. Black from the Deeps. Can't do that. Where is this one going? Shadowfang Keep. Okay. 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 Wait. Do you know if you... The hell's the Blood Knights? Oh, Blood Knights Insignia. Huh. So exactly like right where I went back. I have to go back there. Okay, great. Now I'm out. Alright, thanks for the bits. Oh, as always, I appreciate it. You two have a good rest of your day. Great. Means I have to do another 20 RFC run. Great. Absolutely fun. Complete the start selling some of these, honestly. Yeah. Get all this stuff. Alright, later. See ya. I could use some extra bags, honestly. I have just so much in here. I can, like, don't really need. That's one problem I have. I just want to build more of these things. You know what? I won't worry about it. No, I'll worry about this at the end.
The dark times will pass.
Let's just go that. Keep that for now. Reorganize this. I don't need this stuff. I could have just sold that, but whatever.
Remember the sun.
Everything else I kind of need to have here. I could go complete this quest, or I could go complete this Captives of Dust. Run all the way back and complete the Death Home thing, which I think I'll just do. I actually feel like rolling this and see how this works. So I got this epic sword now. Keep thinking I'm close to being done. Close to being done. Not quite. This is the actual last quest of the line, so I'm going to wait and do that. I'm going to get the Blood Knight insignia while I'm here. Just continue the Paladin quest line. And I'll head. I'm going to see if I can get even a high level run of see, like, if anyone wants to do a dungeon run, like a gear run, I'll see if I can do that. I might be able to.
I don't have a target.
Because then I can do the other dungeons are my level anyways, so I can look into that, and that's really what I want to do. So I want to complete everything to the point where I can just start dungeoning more. That's the goal. That's the goal. Yeah. There's always just steps. Like I would always just. Sometimes I wish there just wasn't like so much back and forth steps, but that's pretty much the entire game. I really wanted to get a dungeon in today, but at least I'll get to the point where pretty much getting a dungeon in. Because this will give me a quest for the Ragefire. I don't really need the Stone Talon one. This will give me a quest for Ragefire. Yeah. These are old dungeons. Except for Blood Knights, and yeah. That's right here. So, if I want, could just go into Pursuit of Justice, because that's just going to help my speeds. And that's just pretty nice, honestly. That's just a solid thing, and then I can go into start doing the protection drops. I could put a couple more into here. That will come in eventually, but it's essentially just a lost talent. Honestly, this is just a lost, wasted talent at this point. That already be in here. I don't feel like doing 10. I could run and get that, but I just don't feel like getting it. I want to just complete these. If it's silver, I'd run and grab silver. I'd be so sick if I could get this run in. Please. Please, let me get a run in. I knew I was going to have to go into these places. Oh, nope. This is not good, not good, not good. Not good, not good. Hate this. Hate it. What's up, Q? How goes it? I knew this was gonna be a stupid thing about having to go back here. Thanks for the biddies. How goes it? Gonna look alright. Posture check. Oh, the chaps. Oh, I have to like rescue them and actually like lead them out of these houses. I'd be so annoyed, actually. Can't believe it. I was so close. I was so close to it. Ooh, there we go. Now I can seal twist a little bit. There we go.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I didn't realize how like low my actual my swords were. Using one-handed for a long time. Nope. Nope. Away. Away. Don't want that. Away. I just want to blast through these quests really quickly. So yeah, this was like a place that you built in the game. It was pretty epic at the time. Yes. Yes. So you'd be going. I think it's kind of cool that now you're the. You're supposed to be like the. You're not even really the good guys. This. You go through it again, reclaim your home.
It's too far away.
Copper? I don't need copper.
I'm out of range.
really wish I could have got this dungeon in today. I think like next, if I can't get this, I'm gonna just sit there and overmar and just spam it. Like, okay, something come do this dungeon with me, because I don't want to lose out on, like, I hate when I like the lower levels when you can't get these quests done, because this one thing is a low level item, and now it's a pain in the butt to get. Oh, thank goodness someone beat him already. All the way across. At least these were like kind of ease dungeon bosses, you know? Or like low level. Just complete this. Be on the way out of here. So can I seal twist? No. Can I seal twist? There we go. So seal twisting is when, so each seal kind of powers up your paladin. Kind of, as in it does. Powers the paladin, that's what gives you like the abilities that you can do. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna wait till this person goes away. Oh wait, I'm in the middle of talking and then these will show up. Of course. So it gives you your abilities, and as you, and then when you, for a brief moment, you have a seal. When you are using your weapon attack thing, you'll see right here these lines. That is when you can seal twist, and both powers of the seal, which is like for a split second, will be able to be activated at once together. And then you do essentially both. You do both effects, you do both damage, and then you just do a lot bigger stuff. So I can do it like that, and then I'd be able to, yeah. And that's seal twisting, and then oh boy. And what happens is seal twisting just becomes really important, especially with auto paladins. Is retribution. Like if you do like a ret paladin build, which is with the two-handed weapon, which is kind of what I'm doing right here, retribution. He was kind of near the ret tree before you get to rot. It's like the bread and butter. Like that's how you do damage. That's how you secure everything and be viable in that. And protection, where your tanks are really good. AoE tanks. So, and that's kind of what I want to practice more, is my AoE tanking. So, hence protection, overall protection idea. This is when there's a quest to kill these lieutenants, which then opens up the quest to save these people, but then you have to go and kill the lieutenants again. Like, welcome to World of Warcraft. In a nutshell. Oh well, more XP, more back and forth, more XP. Oh no! Go away! Go away! Go away! Oh no, go away. Use the bubble so I don't run away from these people. There we go. All right. Yeah, you're back. From your interview or just back in general? Stuff. I haven't been able to find a group to do this dungeon, and I'm in the last hour or so. We're about to start the last hour. Oh, just back in general, okay. So, at least I'll have completed everything, but my gosh, I really wanted to get this dungeon done through. I was so excited. I thought I had like one more quest to do. Didn't. Nice. Love the snacks. Oh, go away. Chips. Lots of chips. Chips are always good. Chips are always good. What chips? What kind of chips? What flavors? Kabe? Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Because if I ever go to Japan, I'll look at it. Hot and spicy and seaweed flavor. I know. I feel the same too. Honestly, like everyone I know is like, I've been to Japan one time in my life. It's like, cool.
Glory to the Sindorai. Salama Ashalanore.
Yay! Finish that one. Finally go do my last Santa quest. Can't relate. Yeah, it's like it's such a spiritual awakening place. It's so nice. Cool. That's what reminded me of that one. That's what reminded me of that. There's most people. Enough for my suitcase. Yeah, that's why you just buy another suitcase. Suitcase for the plushie. That's the plan.
Victory lies ahead. We will have justice.
Really? Okay, and the fast. How did that go? Did you get searched and have to like open up the suitcase in front of officers and be like, plushies? I feel like that wouldn't be bad at all. They just probably just look at you like, why do you have so many plushies? Like, it's time. There was some plushies. Yeah. A giant hamster plushie? Okay. Actually, yeah. I hope you like. I'm sure you'll be a blast if you could. I've always wanted to do Hong Kong too. Do you go for like to visit family? Like the Panda Hotel. Okay. Family, yeah. Okay. Let's go become heroes of Silver Moon, shall we? Yeah, small apartments. It's like fit all. Okay, yeah. Just what you have a little bit of a room. You have a little room for your stuff you need to take, and then a room for you go get your own, like you just drop things off to your house. Then you have the hotel for your space. Multiple trips back and forth. Honestly, we're going to become heroes of Silver Moon. It's hilarious how close. So there's a town in D&D because I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, as you know. Actually, funny enough, I played some Baldur's Gate 3 the other day with my friend, and I was so happy. We really did well. It's great. But there's a town in D&D since like 70s, 80s called Silvery Moon, and then of course the main town of the Blood Elves is Silver Moon. And I always sit there like, how close? Like, I wonder how close they were to getting sued. Yeah. What if you can't find any? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh yeah, some roleplay. Some of the guard. There's some fireworks in there now. Oh yeah. Dope ass little sword. I don't care. Yeah. Not say I won't find anything, but I like to bring. Exactly. You have to bring a taste of home with you whenever you go somewhere, in my opinion.
We will persevere. Salama Ashalanore. Remember the Sunwell. Farewell.
I have to go to the Undercity anyways, so here we go. And that's kind of like, this is kind of how you join the Horde, is you go and complete this envoy. And because Sylvanas Windrunner, who you're going to take you to, is the leader of the Forsaken, the undead Forsaken, and she was an elf before she became undead. She's like, actually, she ended up killing a whole bunch of her own people when she was undead because she was enslaved, but that's another here nor there. Bring the dog too? No. That's upsetting. I know some people who travel with their animals and that they just absolutely always do. And getting a service animal, I think, is like the key there, and I agree to it. I forget if you were in the chat. Yeah, WeChat, what they use. Yeah. I forget if you were in the chat or watching when I first got to Lordaeron or to this area here, but this used to be a human city that the main, actually the Lich King, that's the guy who did all the whole undead stuff in Warcraft 3 is like where you're at. What's humans? Yeah. So he was originally human, and then everything fell to this undead plague, and then he turned evil, killed everything, and then the undead, when the group separated from themselves, they went into here. So I'll see if I can find.
What are you looking for? Yep, you looking for Christopher Dracu in trade.
So these are all stitched together.
On Eastern platform.
Oh, that's the Shadowfang Keep? Hell yeah. Where is that gonna go? Okay, I'm gonna get him in a second. I'm gonna go here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Going to down here. What? What's, oh my god. Oh my god. My god! So yeah, these were all like on people that they like stitched together and did all this stuff in, and yeah. And yeah, oh nothing, okay. What's up? You can tell me though.
That better be good.
I'll have to go this way anyways. Into this court. It's funny because they built all of this. These were all like massive sewers, and there's a whole thing like where like lord around like the town. Oh yeah, yeah. She's busy. Hello, viewers. I really want this RC gear one. Here we go. We get to meet the undead court. So here we go. So this dude is a demon. He helps Savannah's break free. Look at this guy. Well, he's not really a demon. Kind of a weird. The lore behind Dreadlords are very odd. They're not from the world. They are from the world.
Anubelore Delana, farewell. Shorel Oran.
Definitely get down for Hillsbrand.
What joy? Speak quickly. I don't have time to waste on idle chatter. The Forsaken have become a force to be reckoned with, but there is still much to do in a given day. This city doesn't run itself. What do you want?
Don't waste my time. Many denizens of the Legion bestow gifts on their followers, as you may well know. Some of these gifts,
there we go.
The Dark Lady feels, would be better off in her hands.
Don't need that.
Than in the hands of those with
Reach fire.
lesser vision.
Hillsbrand? Okay, that's sick. I'm level 20.
Caverns. The lore of them are known as the Syrian Blade. Prime example.
Hello.
The lady tells me that members of the Syrian Blade.
Hey, how's it going?
Two powerful
Instrumental
spells.
perimeter.
She would like to borrow these books from them. You will get them for her.
They can't join our group.
Sorry, I'm trying to answer, okay. Yeah, bring everyone, you know? Everyone should go. I'm gonna see if I can get my guild tabard. If they don't have a tabard yet, I'd be kind of upset. It'd be kind of hilarious, though. Enchantment? Fighting with a build. Yeah, exactly. Down in here. I'm so lost in this place. music is so good though. That's the one thing. Down. Tappers, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
What now?
Yeah, fuck it. Might as well buy it. Might as well buy it. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, that's how I get out of here. Is this the way of the exit? Yeah. Oh, okay. I knew someone who actually would like do Irish goodbyes to avoid getting out of work. Look, if someone else is willing to pay for you, always let them. You know what I mean? You'll get the money another. You'll pay them back in another way, in other ways. Okay, let's see if I can.
They can't join our group.
Damn. Oh, level 40 carry. Someone just wants to get carried. It's kind of annoying. That's kind of what I want to do, but I also want to do the dungeon. Going to head to finally get to do a dungeon. We did it. We did it. Hello there. Oh, gotta wait for this airship. Pay their respect. Yeah, your presence is the respectful presence, you know? That's the thing. That's the tea. That's the juice. out of here. Finally, the airship's coming. Finally, the airship is coming. This will be a fast run. Oh, Shami, you get to see the dungeon finally, but I hope we can do dungeons that are like our level again. Like we will be able to, because I have to do the corrupted core gem and the blood and these things, so that will take me to my level. But there's but like because there's gonna be like a level 40 dude apparently in this. Do we have a 40 warrior who's gonna tank everything? That's not fun, but I want to definitely get tanking practice. A lot of walking, a lot of waiting. That's the World of Warcraft. Let me know. Okay. There we go. Hydrated. Take extra soup. Yeah, I could do Hillsbrand too, actually. Here we go. This one grades. This is kind of where it needed to go, anyways. With my forest Hillsbrand. Yeah, I think I could do Hillsbrand. This is all where I need to go, anyways. In Orgrimmar. 18, yeah. Watch, if this person, like, cannot. If I have to run from Thunderbluff, I'll be kind of annoyed, honestly. I'll be kind of annoyed. Even though I'm doing this at high level. Ooh. Ashenvale. I do love Ashenvale. Oh, that's an I don't want to do Novaregan. I don't want to do Novaregan yet. Ashenvale's a sick place. And I want Kalimdor, so that's kind of nice. You can do Wailing Caverns quick. I really want to complete this, so I need to go Blackfire Deeps. And I also need to go Shadowfang Keeps. It kind of takes me in two different areas. Shadowfang's Hillsbrand. I do both. already jumped in that instance. This is kind of dicks. This is kind of a weird guild, I'm not gonna lie to you. And no one's watching my stream anyway, so we're fine. I'm gonna sell this.
Strength and honor. Down.
An odd guild. I've already kind of jumped in, done all this stuff, and waiting some persons running from Thunderbluff at a level 11. Like, you're not coming in. There we go. Let's put it here for now. Yeah, this is a 40. Like, I don't have to worry about this at all. So this is an instance. Normally it's a lot, you have a full group and you kind of go blast, and you can have a lot of blasting through fun. So we'll get to another one that's better. And Shadowfane, the other instances are a lot of fun too. So this is just the very first instance of the game, and would have loved to have done it and tanked it, but it's the way she goes. So we will do another one, but we're at a point where we can actually start doing more instances at 20. We can just not do quests and do instances, and I am game for that. I'm really here just to get this to sell.
I need a target.
Let's buff this guy up. Doesn't really need it. Yeah, so they're just running through to get the gears. Yeah, so you have just bigger enemies, more like you can just grind out levels. Typically, if you didn't have a 40, you're not actually getting any experience because it's a 40. You're killing everything. So, we would have had like some if I was in here. So, even if I was tanking it, I'd probably have a bit more than this. So you just actually go into. There's so much more enemies. You can sit there and level up fast if you want. It's just. I think kind of the better parts of the game at these parts is dungeoning and like really getting to do stuff with people. You know.
I don't have a target.
What? Where's the power to destroy? I don't understand.
I can't cast that yet.
sucks because I would have loved to have been able to go and like show you the. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Show you like here's how I'm rolling through the tanking and all that, but alas, that is not what happened. And this is why having a good like why I went engineering so I can use dynamite to like pull more. Not happening, not happening. But at least I get a dungeon run in. At least I get to kind of go through this. Again, the hidden insignias would be nice, but oh well. Oh. I need Serum Blade cultists. Okay. Ooh. That's actually pretty good for me. Actually kind of needed that. Ooh, okay, that was a bad idea. Oh, thank God we got this. This is like the whole reason why we even came in here. Can I hit? Go. Oh, thank goodness. That's the jump. Very good, nice. Hey. I exercised too. Look at us. What did you? What was your exercise? I went to the gym for the first time in like 2 to 3 weeks, so that was pretty nice. So they're not too crazy. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, I've seen those things. Those things look so cool. The walking pads. I would even like no, not gonna lie. I would even consider getting like a standing desk. That would have been. I just feel like that would be so helpful. I got a pink one. Good, smart. You better have gotten a pink one. I've been upset if you didn't. I think that's the end of the dungeon. I think that might have. Yeah, exactly. I would love to have something walking like that, or even like a bike. So when I'm watching like TV, just sit there and pedal away. Yeah, I think we're cleared. Well, take me back to Frank Brilliant. God damn. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm in the same, you know. I feel you. You know what? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna abandon this quest. I don't need it. So yeah, they're using it? Yeah, fair enough. There was one I saw that was like that you could like fold up, and it was like $600, and I was like, you know, it's not bad, not a bad thing to grab for that much. How much I use it, but my roommate was like, no, I don't want to have a bike like that in here. It's like stupid. I know $600 is a lot, but like. I forgot how long this beginning stuff is. So, sure. Yeah, exactly. I think $600 is like on a like you get a good decent brand in kind, and then but like, do you know it is what it is? Here, I'm gonna take one quick break here. I'll be right back, and then continue, but just you know what, just because we did our first dungeon, I'm gonna burst into dance. Watch as he dances. While I be right back. Okay, I am back. Yeah, exactly. Good job for you, letting your bros use it. Boys be buffing. Alright, so what am I doing here? I am having to... I can sell some stuff, but I'm going to get the hell out of here. Where do I get out of here? This way. I'm going to get the quest to go to Ashenvale. I don't think I'll go to Ashenvale yet. Hillsbrand's pretty solid too. I do like Hillsbrand. But I'm actually going to hand in the quest for Thrall. Ooh, ooh. Look at the stars. Look at the Snorlax. I respect the Snorlax. Gonna meet the war chief. And you could just kind of say like, "You're welcome to the Horde," and then probably could have Horde. Sorry, and I probably could have done. It's a Paladin Trader. I haven't even completed this Paladin quest yet. And you get these next 2 dungeons done.
The dark times will pass. Remember the sun well.
All members of the Horde are equal in my eyes, adventurer. We have all suffered many wounds, and if it were not for wisdom and honor, then we would be no better than the Scourge or my people while our blood was tainted by the demon Manora. It is your duty to aid the Horde, and to defend our way of life. But it is also your duty to know when quarter and compassion should be given to friend and foe alike. Understand this well. This is the new Horde, not some demon-spawned army who lack free will.
Yeah, so what he's talking about there is essentially what the stories of like Warcraft 3, like the first Warcraft and stuff and everything. So like the Horde, which was mainly just a bunch of orcs for like demon-loving worshippers, and they went crazy and were evil. And then the kind of the events of Warcraft 3 is when you play, you actually play as Thrall. He's like your hero of Warcraft 3. Oh yeah, okay. There's a long list. I know. I bet there's a whole bunch of lists. You Pokemons. Everyone in their Pokemon probably went nuts with how much. So yeah, like the whole point of what they're all saying there is like, hey, don't be bad people. Don't be Dexy with this new Horde.
What can I help you with? Go with
I have no one connecting me here. So that's kind of a thing I could do is switch to the Barons. That's so funny. Need to go here. That's a flight path, Baron's path, flight. I mean, all that stuff is important to go to. So you can see like these are all quest lines, right? They're all opened up, all 20s, 30s. I mean, it could go to Stone Talon, which is level 20, kind of my area. I prefer to go to Ashenvale and run, because I can do more, you know, just kind of more of my areas and stuff. I mean, Ratchet is always good to go. Look at all these quests I can do. 151. More than 151? There's no way. I mean, I know that. There's no way she can do all of 151. That's too mean. That's almost too mean. I never want that. Could you imagine? Imagine. That's just... Imagine going to... What the... Oh, he's below? He's below me. City's so bizarre. No way with worth the shot, totally. Alright, let's do the good old-fashioned paladin tricks, shall we? Oh no, I can just drop down this way. Where the hell is this guy? Is it down here? maybe he is. Nope. Huts. Oh my god. Hold on, Caps. Pay me. Money, please. Where is this dude? Oh, he walks around. Okay, it's a path. I'm just gonna walk down this path. They'll eventually walk into me. That's just where he starts. Oh, one button. So these are all characters. These are all actually this Rothnak. If you want to know why, these guys look cool. Is because one is Overlord Rothnak, and then this guy here, Overlord. These are actually characters you meet in Warcraft 3 and play as, and that it's a pretty sick actually. And that's why they look cool. They're already max level. I know, right? Like this is like the classic experience. This is why this game just takes forever sometimes. And this is like a hub. This is such a city hub. Ironically, it was actually not designed to be the main city hub for... It was like one of the thoughts they were like, yeah, we're definitely make this a really important one. But they actually didn't plan it to be the actual main city hub for the Horde. And then it ended up just being that because everyone wanted to... It kind of just ended up being that way perfectly. And yeah, so there you go. And then just like there was another one called Darnassus, which is the Night Elf place, and it's really like far off. And I think what their plan, remember hearing the story, was their plan was that Darnassus would be your like last level place to hang. So all your high level place characters would all hang out there, and then you could portal everywhere. So it'd be so much quicker in portal. Didn't end up happening. What ended up happening was an original vanilla WoW, like back in the day, and even in 2019 when Classic first came out, Ironforge was like the main place, like the dwarf place for the Alliance. That's where it was at. It was cheaper to get to everywhere. It was like right in the middle of the continent, and everyone could run anything at any time. And then kind of Stormwind gradually was kind of your like high level spots, because the raids all kind of started off in Stormwind. And that's the Alliance side, right? And then Horde was always a bit different. It was, you kind of went like, Orgrimmar was always just kind of the main thing you go, and it made sense because it has the Zeppelin, right? Where is this dude? So I can go get the other quest for Ashenvale. That's all I want. I bet this guy's running around playing too. There he is. Boom. We got him. Back in the olden days. Yeah. The good times.
Loktar, for the Horde.
20 minutes? I don't think I can get to Ashenvale in 20 minutes. I would love to, but I don't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hearth back to Tranquillion. The iPod days? Yeah. That old. I remember the iPods. I remember the iPod Nanos. My first iPod was an iPod Nano. The second generation of an iPod Nano. Oh, I forgot it was here. Because that first gen, you couldn't choose your song. You had to shuffle it all the time. And the second gen was right after the iPod Video came out, so they had the design. I still think the iPod Video. Oh yeah, now I don't think they even exist anymore.
Anaria Shola.
Personally, I think that like the end of the iPod Touch, like I remember I remember like when I was in high school, there were people in grade like younger kids. I was in grade, high school for me is grade 10, 11, 12s. And there were people like that I used to babysit who were in grade like 3 or 4, and they had iPod Touches and the videos, and I remember sitting there being like, this is not good. This isn't where we should have ended up. That seems too young for me. And then now you have people getting like iPhones from like when they're 10 years old, and there's a whole bunch of things about phones and stuff. And I totally agree with having social media bans, and with that's what this all kind of leads to. I think there needs to be ways to limit how effective social media can be. Thank you for the bits, Jose. I guess you're back. Be able to start my social media rant. iPhone 17 Pro at middle age school. Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. That's too. I don't even have one of those. That's too expensive for me. I can't even do that. That's too expensive for me. I'm gonna hand in some of these quests. I'm gonna sell some of this shit. And then I'm gonna call it. Yeah. Imagine Apple Watches. I would love to get an Apple Watch. To be fair, I have an iPhone and a MacBook, and I do not regret my choices on that at all. That sounds sarcastic, but it's not. It really is not. But that's the thing. I like watches as an accessory, but I also just kind of feel like wearing one all the time is quite a bit. It's quite a bit. It can be kind of tough. I know. Though it's funny because I hear that there's like the idea is that because these kids are all spoiled and they don't kind of like they have like generational spoil, they might not spoil their other kids because they'll kind of be able to sit there and say like, we're done, like we're done with this. That's why I'm actually really interested to see what happens when Gen Z starts having kids. Like when they are not just like having kids by accident, because I feel there's a lot of Gen Zs having young Gen Zs having kids. But I mean like when Gen Z hits that like 38, that mid 30s point in another like 5-ish years, not even. They get that midpoint and they'll be like, now I'm starting to have a family. I'm really interested to see what that happens. Not just to like where the kids end up going, because I think there is going to be a pullback. The idea of nostalgia and like going back to an old time is a huge thing because of where it's kind of like just letting it happen has led us to, but also I think just where the paradigm shift is going to go to.
The reckoning is
and I really don't know exactly where. Like, I think it can radically shift one way or the other, and I think in the next couple of years here, depending on presidency and everything, political presidency, I think that will drastically shift something, and I think we're on a paradigm shift trend area. Oh, we're so close. 2,000, not even 200 more XP, and we get a living ding. Okay, I'm completing the other quests. I think it will run to Hillsbrand. Either way, you can quest either ways. But Hillsbrand takes me to Shadowfane, and Shadowfane is a fun dungeon, and we're right there, ready for it. So that's what we go to. Shadowfang Keep, just so you know, the reason why I keep bringing it up, Shadowfang Keep is is probably my. It's a dungeon that even if I'm 40, like way too high level to do it, I'll run it. It's a fun one. Dead Mines is even better, but like Shadowfang is so much. It's just a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind doing a Dead Mines run too, but that takes a lot. So yeah, in terms of going back to my kind of rant and tirade, sorry about that. It's just there's going to be just a really interesting. I think we're on the I think society's on the verge of a massive shift, and I can be radical either. We can be radicalized either way, and I'm really interested to see what happens. I'm scared, but I'm also interested. If I'm correct.
It's too far away.
The last king turns Manethild, last true king of Lordaeron. The blood of God, yeah. So that's the king who died. That Arthas killed his own father. Regicided him. Oh yeah, it's... For real, things really are kind of going... My D&D group just let me know. So my group chat, my D&D group chat was like, "Hey, Sunday, are we playing a game?" It's like, oh, "Yeah, we're about to hit. I think finally get to like a part I'm hyped to do. Fucking hyped, bro. Where the hell's the inn in this place, by the way? On this side. That's where I want to go. I'm so hyped for it. I would love to do. I would. I've been asking. I have a campaign in mind. I'd love to do it on. We can do it online too. I'll DM it. Oh, go all in, man. I'll join my. You better join my goddamn call. Let's do this. Like, come on, my guy. I'm gonna make this in my home this time. Because I kind of need it. Let's go all in, my guy. I'm voice acting and cosplaying. It'll be online. I don't want you to cosplay. I mean, look, up to you. If you want, I'll even ask my friend Cass, who's not in this group here, but I'll do it. I would do it online. So there's one campaign book called The Lost Mines of Phandelver, and it's my favorite campaign in the entire D&D like 5th edition storylines. And I've had this idea for a campaign in it for so long, and I've never really gotten a full group to run it through. And I would, if I have 4 players, at least 4, consistently, I'll run it. I'll do it. I would like to have, like, at least one girl, because I feel a bunch of, it can get kind of weird. There's definitely a type of flavor when it's all dudes. But, yeah. Commit, Jose. Fucking commit to it. Let's convince JC to do it, too. I know he'd probably wants to play a paladin that just beats the crap out of people who are evil like Tyrael. All dudes. I'm in a group that's all dudes right now, and like if Yuki's still here, she knows the stories that I tell at work sometimes. There's like it turns into like an 80s action movie, honestly. It really does. It's my favorite thing ever. When you have a bunch of dudes playing D&D, it literally just turns into who can be the most Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And it's great. It's great. It's just, we can solve everything by blowing it up and looking cool when we do it.
How will this benefit me?
Boom, dinged it, baby.
You have done well in serving the Dark Lady. Your continued perseverance and ambition will be of great use to the Lady Summoner. Return to me again
Boom.
in the future. Perhaps
Boom.
I will have other tasks for you that will aid the Dark Lady in her attempts at overtaking the Lich King and completely freeing the Scourge.
Yeah. So the story they talked about there, that actually doesn't happen until pretty much the next expansion, the Wrath of the Lich King. Well, have you tried blowing it up? Pretty much. So in our last session, we spent like 3 sessions going from an island. It's just like a sail island. It's like kind of ironically Pirates of the Caribbean themed, like very heavily Pirates of the Caribbean, like Caribbean theme going on. And there's vampire conquistadors, and it's pretty great. And that's kind of what I'm happy about, because my character, it's like if I don't try and get with a vampire conquistadoress princess, I failed as an RP as a role player. That's my character. I have failed as a role player if I don't get this happen to me. So anyways, but what happens is like we had this meeting with this dude and thought we kind of ended things off okay, and then there is another ship that was like called the Legion. I think it's the Legion or something else. I forget their full name, but those are the vampires. And one of my companions and players had separated from the group, ran to our ship, convinced the crew to sail the ship to around, and then broadsided the fucking vampire ship, and now has started a war against them all. It's like, oh my god! So now we have to save these fucking people.
Be quick about your business.
And yeah, that's pretty much what's happened to us in this world that I'm in. So what we've done now is we've actually gotten to the point where we can kind of say like, okay, we want to actually, what is this? Oh, is that what I think it is? Yeah, these are all like undead people who are like, yeah. Anyways, so we got to the point where we kind of came up with a solution of what we want to do and how we're going to do it. So we're going to go sail to where there's a couple staging grounds where they set up ships so that they can like ambush other ships that come by, and we're going to go attack them and then try and draw them away because we may have started a war against them. So there we go. That's where we're on my campaign, and that's when our next like group's gonna be. So hopefully we get to play soon. That would be awesome. But yeah, awesome. Okay, well I'm coming down here near the end. Might call it a bit early. I'm not going to be getting to Hillsbrand. We'll probably do that next time. I might just honestly run there. But now that I got this paladin going, I feel like I just want to roll with it. But I'm also... Hey, you're welcome. You did it. You first... Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Let me know at work if you want what you want me to change.
I need
And
to
change the
target
radio side
something
here.
first.
So we'll go up there. We'll make this into like a full radio. Figure out a way to turn it into like a full radio show. Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on to ETHERxSOCIAL to go live? We can get full swag bags. Oh yeah. No, that's not how we do it. Where's the flying master? I like walked past this flying guy like 7 times. Did I? Oh, he's a bad handler. See, again, you can see like where the Undercity was totally planned to be like the main hub of the Warden area, and then they kind of were like, nah. Have a good night. See you around. Okay, so I think that's a solid place to call it. Jose, you got here just in time for me to have the cool sword. So there you go. Cool scimitar sword. There you go. That's for you. You missed when I got it though. Oh, where do I want to put this talent point? I feel like this is just solid. Transferable hit by spells increases movement and mounted moves with 5%. This is on stack. Other movements. That's pretty good. I also feel I can start putting it into here. Could also put this. Like if I'm going to start tanking, going into here is probably like a good idea. See where we're going. Ooh, that's pretty solid. What does my build say? Ooh, okay. The build Shield doesn't say that. Oh, that's that way. Okay, so either way, I'm kind of going to this one and that one. Pretty solid then. So that's the plan. I don't know where I want to level it. I have 1 talent point. I know I kind of need to do this, but I do think this is just a general better one. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna run faster. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna be running faster. 5%. This is just gonna be good because it's gonna be an increase of this on my mana. And I am running out of mana quick. I really don't know. This is just good for. This is going to be just solid for when I'm tanking. %. What would be 4%? What's 4% of 854? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what the 4% of 854 is? Let's see here. It goes up by 40. So maybe 44 or something like that. So that's an extra seal. Hammer Justice. It's an extra flash of light. There's an extra healing. That's not like bad. I don't really need it. That's right, you will be. It'd be so nice. It'd be nice. Next stream, we can be doing more too. I think next stream I'm going to go into Hillsbrand and make the run. I might even make the run to Hillsbrand, which is the next question zone we'll have before. But I kind of want to do the run with you guys because then you'll see everything, and that's always fun. So, you know what, Shami, before you go, oh, you're probably already gone. Shield, or should I go Pursuit? Jamie, what do you think? Should I go movement speed, going faster, or should I go chance to... Okay, movement speed. Boom. There we go. You did it. If this messes up, this is on you now. You're part of this. You're part of this character build. No, too much pressure. Okay. Alright, here we go. Thank you guys for staying as always. It's been a slice. I finished my Jones. Good times. This took me right back to feeling like I was 14 again, honestly. Got a guild now. We're cooking on this guy. We're cooking on this guy. Got a dope sword. And then, yeah. Sooner or later, I might go to my human and my alliance characters. I should run and do my night elf, but I'm pretty happy with where this guy's going. Everything I'm learning, being moved into him. We're doing pretty fun. So, yeah. Solid run, and I'm pretty happy with my concert. So, as always, I headed out. Come back next time on Sunday for the Sunday soda. Let me know what you guys want to have for my next drink. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go back to Pepsi. Catch you later. All right, and Jose, you better let me know about playing D&D. I will legitimately play, like, set up a group. I would love to set up a group. We could even stream it sometime. If we have 5 people, I'd stream it. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, we have Discord. We can go sign up in the Discord and we'll play the game. So I think it'd be you. It'd be fun if JC were to come, and then we'd have like 2 or 3 more players. We could talk about it. Definitely. Oh yeah, we'll talk about it, and we'll do a Legend Dragon stream too. Get a group chat going around the Legend Dragon. I was actually listening to that music all day today. But, all right. See you guys. Come in next week and make sure to check the Ether schedule for all the rest of the goodies we have planned out for you. So until then, see ya.